Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm on here with an updated video. It's long awaited. It's been I feel like it's been a year that I uploaded. The last time I uploaded was way before I went on the TV show. But yeah, they offered me a lot. I have so much to tell you guys. So they offered me, I honestly don't know where to start. I have a lot to tell you guys, and I'm gonna try to summarize everything and what I've been through the last year, all in this video. And then this is like my coming back to YouTube video and why I've been MIA and all that. So let me get started, girl. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you guys have any questions or anything, just go ahead and comment down below. Okay, guys, she a little nervous or something because I haven't been on here for so long. So I got contacted by the TV show. I forgot when exactly it was, but they contacted me. They said they were interested. I said, okay, that's fine. I really didn't know what was gonna happen or how the show was gonna go about. I just knew that I needed, honestly, the day that I got the call, I sat down with my husband and my family and I was like, hey guys, they contact me from the show. I don't know if I should do it or not, because this is like telling the entire world that I'm basically going through it. And I knew that there was going to be a lot of hate. I knew that there was going to be a lot of bad vibes. But also, I wanted it to be like an awareness and bring awareness to the situation. I'm most definitely am not the first one to go through this, and nor the last probably, but I did want, if I could prevent one person from doing this, then that was my main goal. I never knew what was the show gonna be about or anything. So we ended up going, we show up. They offered me to bring one person, and of course it had to be a immediate family that's close enough to know the whole situation firsthand. And I chose my sister. I went in, I knew it was about the butt injections, but I just didn't know how it was gonna go about and all that. So we ended up getting there. I was at the hotel, everything was paid for. We were at the hotel, and long story short, we did the skits. I lasted about a week out there because they had to do like a little incision to see what was inside of me. You guys see it in the show. And so then that took days. And anyways, the day that we were actually gonna be on stage with him, you know who him is. The day that we were gonna I was actually gonna be on stage with him, they picked me up from the hotel room early in the morning. They were gonna do my hair and makeup. Guys, you guys know that I do makeup on the side, so I hated my makeup. They took like 3 hours to cover up my tattoos. It was just horrible. My hair was a mess, my makeup was a mess. I was just, you know what, I just wanted my story out. That was the main thing that I wanted, was my story to be told, and that's it. So they picked me up, and inside the van was a young lady. And I remember, shout out girl if you see this video, but I remember she asked me if I also wanted to get my butt done. Oh girl, do you want to get your butt done too? And then I was like, automatically like, no girl, I'm rotten. Like, that's literally, it was early in the morning, and I don't know if I came out rude, but it was so early that I just didn't want to hear it. I was like, I'm rotten. I'm going through it. So then another lady comes in and gets in the truck. We pick up another person, and unfortunately her sister passed away from it. So when she said her story, we were all like, what? So then we were like, okay, one person wants her butt done, the other one is going through the gigs, and the third person lost a life. So then I was like, what's going on, right? We still didn't know exactly what was going on. And so then we go into hair and makeup. We get there, we get booked in, we go through the gigs, and then we go in for hair and makeup. And there was a couple there. Well, I thought it was a couple, but it was a mom and a dad. I'm sorry, it was a daughter and a dad. And so then somebody asked them, "Are you here for the show?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm here for the show." Oh, what's going, like, why or whatever? I don't know. Somebody asked her why. Oh, my daughter had it done, and she basically died too. So at this point, I'm shaking. I was hella nervous. I was like, what the fuck? What did I just get myself into? They take your phone away, so you don't have your phone. I didn't have my sister. My sister was with me maybe for 10 minutes, and then she was gone because they separate you. Then we get to like the backstage, and you hear the crowd. This was before COVID, before all this. It's already been a year that I was on the show. You hear the commotion and the crowd, and oh my gosh, guys, I don't even know how to explain how I felt. Like, I was like, oh my God, what did I just get myself into? I'm literally telling the whole fucking world what's going on with me, and oh, it was horrible. So I'm shaking. I don't know if it was like my nerve. It was definitely my nerves. So you hear the crowd and you hear them clapping and all that through commercial breaks and stuff. And so then I'm getting closer. Bitch, tell me why. Right before I was the last one. Get this, I had no clue how the whole show was going about. I just knew that I was gonna say my story. I didn't know anything else. Also, when we were doing the skits, a lot of times they were sitting right in front of me, so they would tell me, oh, well, say it in your words, but say it like this, you know? And so then what you guys saw on TV was basically them editing it. See, the funny thing is that I know how to edit a little bit, you know. I'm not a pro or anything, but due to YouTube and all that, I learned a lot. I watch a lot of videos and stuff like that, but they edit it to benefit them. Does that make any sense? Like, they edit the show so that here and there, I think I broke down maybe twice. Once was like, have you ever seen yourself in the mirror? And then I was like, oh shit, this is like fucking real. Like, y'all don't understand. It's back. That was me backtracking. Okay, back to the show. So they told me, oh, you're I'm trying to remember, guys, because it's been so long. It's been a year. Bad things that happen to me, I always try to like block them out of my mind so I won't get depressed. So anyways, at this point, my girl, shout out to you if you see this, girl, she had a panic attack, and on stage. So that kind of backtracked me going on stage. Then I hear somebody like say, oh, like basically get out the way, basically. And they were like, I was like, what? And my sister's like, oh my God, that's K Michelle. And then I was like, wait, what? Who's that? And then she had a what is it, bodyguard. She had a makeup artist, and all kinds of people were like behind her, and she was all fixed up, real pretty. And my sister's like, that's K Michelle from Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, what? Oh fuck. Like, oh my gosh, I started shaking. My leg could not stop shaking, and I was like, fuck, what did I get myself into? Like, oh my God, this is bigger than what I thought. Girl that was with me, girl, oh my gosh, she was like telling me where to go, dirigiéndome. She was like, I'm so proud of you, this takes a lot of courage. And then I was just like, bitch, I'm gonna die, bitch. I don't know, I'm fixing back out, but you know, mama ain't raised no bitch. So I bust out. I was like, okay, yeah, let's get it over with. I go on stage, and I feel like once I hit the stage and I saw, I didn't even turn to look to the sides. It was me first, and then my sister behind me, and then we sat down next to him. And I think it was just like a blur from there on. I think my emotions were skyrocket, and I did not know what to do, what to say. And of course, I watched what I said, because you're on national television. You don't want to say the wrong things and then become a meme. Of course, honestly, I did not give a fuck at that point. I was like just trying to answer. And then also, in this show, he has the tendency to like make you look stupid. And I didn't want that. So anyways, long story. But I have so much to say, so many little details that I wish I could share. But I'm trying to not bore you guys. Let me know if you're bored, guys. This is what takes me so long for me to like get on here, because I'd be a little shy girl. I'll be like, nah, they're gonna get bored. But anyways, okay, back to my story. So okay, Michelle started. Girl, I just saw her tears run whenever I wanted to cry. There was one point where I was like, I think I choked up, and my tears were like right here. And in the comment section, whenever the video comes out on YouTube, not YouTube, yeah, on YouTube, you see some parts, some clips, and people be like, don't cry now, bitch. Corvette. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was like, bitch, y'all so stupid. Like, some comments, you know what? You live and learn. Unfortunately, this happened to me, and of course I learned from this experience, and there's so much I can say about that. But I was never on welfare. I did not use Social Security to get anything. If anything, I bought everything that all the surgeries that I've been through have been out of my own hard working money, and my husband's, and my mom's, and my dad's. I don't owe nobody nothing. Only my family, my immediate family at that. Anyway, so continuing with the story. So at the end, guys, he does this little show. He says, like, he asked me a few questions and I answered. And when I started choking up, K Michelle choked up. No, K Michelle, her tear just rolled out. And I was just like, you just knew, right? And so then I was just like, bitch, I am not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on national television. That's just not gonna happen. And I didn't. So I'm very proud of that. I did tear up, I choked up, but that's it. And at the end, he basically closed down the show by saying, me and this doctor, let's call him Doodoo, me and this Dr. Doodoo will be paying for all the costs, basically, for my reconstruction surgery. And I was just like, at that point, Dr. Doodoo, when I went to his office, girl, look, y'all, I'm from Cali. I've been to Cali, I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Disneyland, I've been everywhere in California. I've been to New York. I've been to a lot of places, right? But when I went to his office, it was in Beverly Hills. And I've been to Beverly Hills, bitch. I've been everywhere. But the feeling that I was like there showing them my butt, and that's a big thing to me, it's like I don't just show anybody except my husband. But I was just like, damn, like I was taking it in while they were talking, while the doctors were talking. I was looking out his window, looking at Hollywood, the sign, because that's how close he is to the fucking Hollywood sign. And I was taking the moment in, like, I'm really doing this. I'm really out here in a television show telling the whole world my biggest insecurity, right? My stupidest and dumbest and pendejaest situation that I've been in, right? So it's like, can't nobody hurt me because I'm the one doing it, But my thing is that I was there taking the moment in, and I guess I was like looking out the window, and this motherfucker was like, what, you've never seen anything like this? I guess because of my tattoos and how I was dressed, it was like early in the morning. I had no makeup on. I was like podonga, honestly. And I was just like, did he really just belittle me? Like the way he said it, girl, like, oh no, girl. So I let it go. I let go, let God, right? Let go, let God. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. So I let it go, but it was already a bad vibe. Then he said something else smart. And then when we were in the hair and makeup right before we went on stage, because I saw him maybe 3 times. And in one of the occasions, he told the producer, he was like, oh no, because it was like 3 doctors that checked me out. One was for like x-rays, one was for cutting me open, and the other one, which he was very genuine, and I appreciated his he took me like to the side without the cameras, and he gave me some real deal. Like he was like, he told me some real ass shit. But this other doctor was like, no, I'm gonna have to be before the other doctor. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck, like who thinks, whatever. For him, it was just about money and show and ratings. So I let it go, but it was already that vibe, like pinche animal, like ya me caíste mal, like that. And so then when we were on before, when we hit hair and makeup, he's like, oh, you look so nice and this and that. And then I just looked at him like dead ass in the eye, like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Corvette. No, I'm just kidding. But I was like, bitch, don't talk to me. Hush, puppy, hush. And then when we is on stage, girl, que me ofrece que he was gonna fix me up, I was like, literally, I think my reaction was like, oh my god. Everybody was like, oh yeah. And I was like, because I didn't know if it was real or not. Like, I honestly thought it was bullshit. And then we go to backstage, and the producers were like, oh, did you hear that? Aren't you excited? And I dead ass look at them in the eye, and then I was like, is it for reals or was that just for the show? Literally. And so then I was like, I'm not gonna say anything to my parents until you guys tell me that it's for reals. And so then I automatically called my parents, and I was like crying, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to feel right now, because I have see, one thing that they don't say on there, they just want to be Captain Save-A-Hole. Oh, they're saving me. No, I've already gone through 2 surgeries, and they don't say that on the show. So the pictures you guys saw on there on the show is basically after my 2 surgeries, after all that, and this is what I got in my nerves. It's like, I've already tried, bitch. And what they want to do, what they intentionally wanted to do was fix me. Basically fix me, put some tape on me, and let me go. What I want, de todo corazón, lo que yo quiero es que me arreglen de adentro, que I don't feel no pain. For me not to feel no pain, because I still feel pain. That's what the main thing is like, I don't want pain. If I wanted to, if I cared about my image, that's long before, guys. That's like, fuck, I haven't cared for that for 5 years already. What I want, as in my butt image, like, what I want is for them to fix my pain, like, for it to be a possibility for me to have a normal life. And I continue to go about my life normal as possible, pero pues obvio con pain, which is what I don't think they understand. So fast forward, I go to my regular doctor, and I'm like, hey, so this show contact me, and oh my god, guys, que chiquitos el mundo. So when I was in Hollywood, one of the doctors that was helping said, who was the doctor that helped you? And then I told him his name, and he's like, I know him. He was my teacher. And I'm over here like, and y'all want to do like 3 surgeries on me? 3 surgeries back to back, like in the same day? Hell the fuck no. So I come back to Texas and I'm talking to my regular doctor and I'm like, hey, this happened. He says he knows you. I show him his Instagram and he's like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. The whole face expression changed. And so then, you know what? I've never lost sleep with my doctor. I've never second guessed him. I feel like I am good, you know, like he's doing what he can. And these other doctors, girl, I don't give a fuck how Hollywood they are. I felt like I lost sleep with them. Like I don't even know what to tell you. Like, quieren hacer como 3 surgeries in one. What the fuck? What the fuck? No, me van a venir matando. And if you guys don't follow, I follow a lot of girls that actually speak on this and have gone through this, and a lot of them have come out like they end up in coma. And so long story short, I'm just gonna continue to go to my doctor. It's gonna take long, guys. He wanted to see me a year after my last surgery, but then COVID happened, so I haven't gone. But I know that I'm gonna need another surgery. I know for sure, like, to try to take out more of the stuff, of the unknown substance out of me. And then after that, then I can think about, or I can move on forward with fixing the problem, you know, like fixing it, making it look nice, you know. But my main goal right now is basically for my pain to go away, and that's really it. There's a lot that I have to go through with you guys, but this is basically my coming back, and I feel like I owed you guys an explanation as to what happened with the show. And a lot of you guys always ask me like, hey, do you still have pain? And on one-on-one on Snapchat, I'm always telling you guys like, yeah, for sure, like I still feel pain, but there's not really much we can do. I have so much to tell you guys, and this is just my explanation as to what happened with the show and why I decided not to go with them. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do more videos. I did get another camera, which is a lot more easier. Hey guys, so my camera just died. So this is the first time I'm using this camera, and I bought it specifically so that I can do vlogs with you guys. So where was I at? I forgot where I was at, but basically I'm not going back to the show. They offered it, everything paid, them to fix it and everything, but I feel like in my heart it's not the right decision, and I'm gonna stick to my gut feeling. And if you guys are interested, you guys can follow me on Snapchat. I post more daily stuff on there, and more interact with you guys in there. But yeah, guys, on that, if you guys have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. I'm gonna let you guys go with this message, saying love yourself. We went through a lot in family problems last year. It's about to be 2 years already, and COVID, and I'm in a different mindset now. I'm ready to do my dream again, which is makeup. I promise you guys that I won't go MIA for a whole year now. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I also did invest in a better camera, something more easier to access and move around with, because she a little shy, girl. She's still a little shy. O sea, I'm a little shy still, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it together, guys. Thank you for all the kind messages you guys left, and for going back and replying to the nasty messages on that show. But yeah, guys, I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, girl. I'm gonna try to be more consistent.